Johnny asked if I wanted a fry-up for breakfast. He made chips for breakfast. That's funny. Thank you, Johnny.
It's a bit squintle farty today, isn't it? I think I'm going to go and get my sunnybogs.
I couldn't have put that better myself. Good morning, lovely people. Welcome back to a very squintle farty Cornwall. Chips for breakfast. Tastes delicious, but my God, neither of us can actually move very well anymore. Wow. Yeah, let's only keep that to one day a year, shall we? So, do you see this pile of lovely granite stumps? I don't know quite what you call them. I've wanted an outdoor kitchen for I don't know how long, and in my head I've got this plan for it to be raised off the ground so I can stand and cook, and there'll be a roof on it and all this stuff, which is a lovely idea, but that's a big project. Sometimes I just want a campfire. I just want to be able to cook something outside. So Johnny's put these granite pieces here to one side for me, and we're going to take a look now at trying to work out how we can use these to make like a fire surround or something. I don't know. I don't really know what his plan for these are, but he's very clever at this stuff, so I think I'll just nod and agree with him mostly. As long as I've got somewhere to cook outside, I don't really care. There's not really anything I can do to help Johnny, so I've left him to dig out that bit of bank or whatever, and I thought I'd come and get this job knocked off the list. So I forgot to fill you in on that quiche I made yesterday. Yeah, pastry still wasn't good. It was way too thick, but it was so heavy and dry to roll out. So out there has got to be someone watching this that's an expert on pastry. Will you please take me under your wing, teach me how to make pastry, because it's kind of embarrassing that I can't make pastry. It's short crust. It's not even like puff pastry or phyllo pastry. It's short crust pastry. So yes, I think that needs to be my mission whilst we're doing quarantine, is that I want to come out at the end of quarantine being able to make decent pastry. Unfortunately, it'll make me put on a ton of weight, but you know, you've got to pay a price for your art. And on that note, the whole low carb thing is not going very well at the moment. I'm really struggling to get back into it. I suppose it's because all those yummy carb heavy foods, they're the comforting ones, aren't they? And so I don't know about you, but I guess I am erring towards comfort food right now. But yeah, man, I know I've just eaten chips for my breakfast, but man, these jeans are so tight. Oh, it feels like they've been painted on. And there's today's cute little fluffy feather. Isn't that so sweet? So I'll pop that in a box of someone's eggs as a little treat. Right, let's collect some eggs. Oh, funny, I didn't see that when I came in. Check out this egg on the floor. I don't know if they were in a hurry or maybe they just missed. Who knows? That's our lovely little Jet. It's her favourite place to hang out. These are black currants. So they'll be, or they're already in leaf, but they'll be in berry in a month or two's time. And she loves it under there. And the only thing she'll leave there for is if I shake the sweetie tin. Otherwise, she's not bothered. Unlike this lot, they just want to know what's going on. Grass is always greener. little tinker duck. How are you? You okay? Right, so we've just been chatting whether that is enough. Do we need to do anything else? Do we need to make those side bits higher or whatever? So I've just gone and got our favourite cooking toys. This is a Marika. It's like a lightly domed cooking pan on 3 legs on tripod that goes over fire. This
needs a good clean.
It does need a good clean. Not only is it a little bit rusty, it's also mouldy, bizarrely. This is our what do we call this? Grill?
Oh.
This is very, very rusty, but it still works. And then this is a cooking tripod that yours truly made. So we're going to rig these 3 different things up in our new fire pit and make sure that we're happy, I guess, before Johnny puts all his tools away and goes and opens a beer. Okay, this grill was given to me years ago by Ronnie Sunshine. I'll link to them below. They're like an outdoor and bushcraft kind of company. So imagine the fire underneath that and cooking your sausages or whatever on top. Perfect. And then Johnny's Marika pan. This was given to him by my mum for his birthday one year. I have a feeling it's the biggest size Marika pan that you can get. And then finally it's the fire tripod. And then that would be plenty big enough too, wouldn't it?
Yeah.
Happy days, Johnny. Good stuff. So people of YouTube, do you want to see me cook a meal on the Marika pan, the fire tripod, or the Ronnie Sunshine's grill this week in our new fire pit? Let us know down below, and I will make that happen. Obviously, they're going to need cleaning. How are you going to get out the gate then, Johnny?
Am I going to get out the gate?
How are you going to get out the gate then,
Well,
Johnny?
that'll fit through, won't it?
I don't think so.
Getting past
Hang
the
on,
beanbag.
hang on. I can move the beanbag. So how are you going to get that out there?
To in and fro. Oh look, it's going to struggle this time. No, let's do it that way around. I'm making it look easy.
I love how stubborn you are. Oh! Just getting me a quick little chocky fix because I am finally off to sow some parsnip seeds. Hurrah! Feels like I've been trying to sow these for like weeks now. Oh. This is the first one going in, tender and true. And there's 300 seeds in here, and they are tiny little papery thin things. So let's get sowing. And these are the radishes that I'm going to sow in exactly the same drills that I've put the parsnips. I'll link to that Monty Don video again below to explain why I'm doing this. It made a lot of sense to me, so why not? Let's give it a go. And now I'm just going to go along and cover both those parsnip and those radish seeds up with soil. See those little round things there? That's the parsnips. And that there is a radish. Right, that's this first, 3/4 of a row done. Now I've got that full row to plant up as well. And then I'll give them both a good drink. And if you remember those little onions that I planted the other day, this is them. sprouting up, which is brilliant to see. There's a really big one there. These ones over here are very excited. Look, they've actually pushed themselves out of the ground. Wow, look at that root system already. It was only a few days ago that I planted them. Well, it feels like a few days, but then we are living in a bit of a bubble right now. I'll put the camera down and do a proper job on that. Oh, and I also noticed yesterday when I was watering in here, here's the potatoes that Johnny planted. There's a little one there, another one there coming up. So that's great. That's a good feeling. Right, I'm going to stick an audiobook on while I do that second row, I think. Okay, there's my 2 rows. Now, I've put parsnips in the whole of this long row here, but I've only added radishes up until where that green mat is on the left. So the rest of these parsnips have no radish markers in with them. And I'm recording this really to remind me in a couple of weeks' time, because I'll have forgotten this, no doubt. This is incredibly tricky to film, but I promised you that I would show you the inside of the little caravan that I kept in last night, and especially the bathroom. So here we are, squished up together in a minuscule caravan bathroom, and it's this. Oh, and by the way, you are very precariously balanced on a porta potty, so I shouldn't wriggle around too much if I were you. This incredible work of art is I freaking love this thing. It couldn't be more dated if it tried. So there's like a little pocket with a bit of wire here that you can put your, I don't know, bottles and things in, and there's a little, can you see that? Oh, that's out of shot. And there's another long one here where you can put bottles, and then this opens up inside. You got a real cool little moulded plastic kind of, wow, thing, bathroom thing. Right, I'm gonna have to try and tip this camera down a little bit, but like I say, precariously balanced. So hold your horses. Okay, so you got a nice little retro beige coloured toothbrush holder, another wire thing that you can put toiletries or beauty products or whatever. Okay, we've just about got this in shot. So we've got a little soap dish here, but this is the money shot. This sums up 1984, the best aspect in my mind of 1984, which is when this caravan was built. So are you ready for this? This is your bathroom sink. Isn't that freaking awesome? This little plastic brown tap that folds out. You turn the tap and it did used to make the water work. I think that's probably broken. Whether it's fixable or not, I'm not entirely sure. It might be easier for me to show you at this angle. So this is the little sink here, and then you do your business and you brush your teeth or wash your face or whatever, and then when you tip that up, the water pours down there. Isn't that just... You have to admit that is freaking awesome. So if I turn you round, there's a little portaloo down there that came with it. We don't actually use that anymore. We have used it, it's very handy, but there ain't no one wants to be emptying one of them after a week at a festival. It's also got the picnic table that came with the caravan and these little clips on the wall to hold it into place, which is very cool. So that's the little bathroom. It's absolutely tiny, but surprisingly efficient. Now I'm going to put everything back in the bathroom that's stored in there, and then I'll show you the kitchen next. And then here is the little kitchen. So there's a little tap here. That folds up. That folds up. There's a little bolt up there on the wall that holds that back. So you've got a sink and a draining board. And then that folds up. And there's another clip over there that holds that out of the way. And there you've got a little two-ring stove and a little grill underneath. Isn't that just adorable? I freaking love it. It's like a doll's house. I think that's why I love it so much. Now if I take you off the tripod, please excuse the state of this. This hasn't been used in years. So there's the little stove, there's the little grill, there's the sink and the draining board. And then underneath we've just got a cupboard there on the left. That's a little fridge. In that bottom cupboard is the water pump, and it's a foot activated and an electric water pump. And that's it. A couple of little drawers. Another little cupboard over the top there where you can put your crockery and that kind of thing. To the right of the door there's more storage there, more storage there, more storage down there. And that's the thing with these little caravans, like I could easily live in this space. It's incredible the amount of storage that these little caravans come with. And as much as I obviously love my camper van, I have never seen a camper van with as much storage or as cleverly designed interior as a caravan. And even this little dated caravan, I mean, this is 1984. I imagine that the newer models of caravans are like off the scale in terms of clever storage. So yeah, if you've got a camper van with like insane storage solutions like this, then do let me know. Love to see pictures. That would be very cool. So there we go. There's my little caravan. Right, gorgeous people. I think on that note, I'm going to go and get some burgers out the fridge. We're going to go and have burgers for tea. Johnny's going to cook them on the fire. And I guess I'm going to catch up with you guys tomorrow. How exciting. God, I heard today that vulnerable people in the UK may be required to stay indoors until the end of the year. What? I'm not sure that I'm going to be able to keep up with daily vlogs if this is going to go on for the next, what, 8 months or something. I don't know. I don't know that I can do it. Oh, look, Squeaker's come to join. So if this does go on for like another 100 years, I might at some point have to start doing this every 2 days or possibly even every 3 days. So like apologies in advance, but I like another 8 months. So I reckon that's it for today, lovely people. I hope you've enjoyed this video, and if you have, don't forget, go whack that little thumbs up for me, and do subscribe to the channel if you haven't already, because it really, really, really helps support my channel. So thank you in advance. Sassy would also like to say goodbye. So stay safe, keep smiling, and I'll catch up with you in the next one. Over and out, guys.